बेटा शादी कब कर रहे हो? रिमेंबर योर बायोलॉजिकल क्लॉक इज टिकिंग. शादी कर लो, सब ठीक हो जाएगा.
Being an Indian woman who hasn't heard this line, be it at a wedding, a family gathering, or a funeral, an unmarried woman is a topic of discussion everywhere.
So today we're asking a valid question. Why are women pressured to get married and have babies by 30?
We hear the word marriage all around us. In this world of Shaadi.coms and other matrimonies, let's get to the actual meaning of what marriage is.
The Merriam-Webster dictionary states marriage as a state of being united as spouses in a consensual and contractual relationship recognized by law.
So even in its basic definition, we can see how marriage focuses just on the will and decision of two people that are getting married. But that's not the case.
Dr. Teenam Bora, a 34-year-old media educator, writer and feminist researcher talked to us. And this is what she had to say.
Historically, Shaadi has been about men's ownership over women. Women are the property. Women are an object in a marriage. So I am not against marriage, but I am definitely against all the patriarchal practices, discriminatory practices within marriages in India. And जब तक वो practices सही नहीं होंगे, I don't think I am willing to walk into that kind of a marriage.
Yes, sadly even today in the 21st century, a woman's opinion is given last priority, even if it concerns her own marriage. And in a country where the caste system still prevails, finding a guy isn't enough. He needs to be from the same religion, caste, class, nationality, culture. The list goes on.
In Indian culture, women are expected to add value to someone else's home by marrying them. And if someone dares to follow her dreams, marry later, or not marry at all, the burden of disappointing her parents and others is enough to crumble her dreams and confidence.
I don't want to become that person. I have a child and then 20 साल बाद I sacrifice my whole life for them and then 20 साल बाद I tell them कि मैंने तुम्हारे लिए अपना life sacrifice कर दिया. I think it's better I don't sacrifice my life for anyone so that I don't burden someone with that responsibility.
But this kind of a pressure is not really seen for men. There is a quote that goes like, if a woman is of a certain age and is unmarried, that's a personal failure. But if a man of the same age is unmarried, maybe he hasn't found the right one yet. This only shows the deeply ingrained patriarchy in society that has been haunting women for centuries.
Women are given a different reason for getting married. Men are given a different reason for getting married. I think the pressure on women to get married early is also because somewhere maybe the society realizes that the older a woman gets, she cannot be manipulated or controlled.
Another reason why women are pressured to get married by their 30s is because their biological clock is ticking. Let's break this down.
The term biological clock refers to the fact that it is harder to get pregnant later in life. Yes, the number and the quality of the eggs decline with age when a woman starts menstruating. The fertility starts dropping by the age we reach 35. Yes, a woman's body might be physically ready when she is young to have children. But what about other factors? For mental, emotional and financial stability. And for everyone who are planning to have kids in their late 30s, there are actual benefits of it.
One benefit is that these kids tend to have better cognitive skills than the ones born to younger moms. Older moms are financially stable and have higher levels of education, which may be a factor behind these kids being smarter. The advancements in technology have also made it possible for women in their 40s and even 50s to become mothers.
Always remember, the best time to have a baby is when you're physically, mentally, emotionally and financially ready. Parents and other relatives are also worried if men doesn't want women who aren't young.
Casual sexism.
But who is going to ask women what they actually want? Now that we've myth-busted almost all the arguments, let's ask today's women what they want.
Niranjani, a 30-year-old UX designer from Tamil Nadu, talked about how she thinks that marriage should be a choice and people who do not wish to go down that path shouldn't be ostracized in society. Dr. Teenam Bora says,
Society looks at marriage as a necessity. It's absolutely something, it's a personal choice. And when people ask me about getting married, oh no, I'm not married. Oh, that's fine, it's okay. I mean, as if they are looking at me from a perspective of pity. They are open to the thought that I might not want to get married. But mess around marriages is happening because people get married for the wrong reasons. जो ट्रेडिशनलिस्ट जो बोलते हैं ना कि शादी यही मतलब संसार का नियम है, you need to get married and have children. No, that's changing now. With changing times, people change, people's mindsets change. The world is changing, so our attitudes also need to change with the changing times. So Shaadi as a concept in the 21st century needs to change.
We all know that marriage is an inherently patriarchal institution. This archaic mindset stems from the times when daughters were considered a burden for their families, the times when they were not financially independent, and thus the best way to get rid of the burden was to get them married as soon as possible.
But the times have changed. Today, women have more access to education and they can follow their dreams to become emotionally and financially independent without the need of any providers. And still, why do we have to hear this? See, this does not mean no woman should ever get married. Marriage, like any other institution, is also evolving. It is becoming more inclusive, more flexible, and more accommodating.
Niranjani says, at present I've come to accept that marriage is not all bad. But again, it's a choice and isn't a necessity and should be done only when one is sure of oneself. She also adds that if people weren't pressured so much, they'd take their time figuring out their lives, who they are, what they want to be, and explore relationships more.
Marriage is a lifetime commitment, and you should have a say in when and who to marry. It is high time we realize that a woman's social standing has nothing to do with the ring on her finger. So if you're a woman in dilemma due to the pressure of getting married, please understand that you take the call. And the proper time to get married is when you are ready. No judgments, no pressure. It is solely your decision. Thank you for watching this video. Comment down below what is your idea of marriage. We would like to know. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and see you in the next video.